Hello, I'm Richie.
And I'm Shelly.
And today we're going to do a video on female bodybuilders.
Okay. She probably was pretty before she became a dude.
She looks like her face and the body were like photoshopped together.
Kinda.
It doesn't match.
No. Because I've seen one in person that's like that big like that, and her face looks a lot more masculine than that lady's does.
But she is pretty.
No, she's pretty, yeah. She's got beautiful face, beautiful eyes. Why would you want your breasts to look more like pecs, like a man's pecs?
I'm sure they're soft on the outer layer.
I think
no,
so.
Not on the. No?
Mm-mm. They get some women. It depends on how big their breasts were to begin with, I think, because I've seen them on this plastic surgery show I watch all the time.
I'm thinking like you could go out with her and she could, and if you need to like move to a new apartment, she could just
push a car if you get, or lift the car if you get a flat tire.
I'd go out with her.
Oh yeah, she would definitely pick you.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
We have a lot in common though. Like we both like to.
You have the same chest.
Yeah.
Now her upper body still looks the same as the other lady, but she has a little bit bigger boobs, and they actually look like they're implants. But her face is really masculine.
You could tell there's like the chest area where that ends,
yeah,
and then the boobie area begins.
And it's very rounded, so that's an implant.
Yeah.
You can tell, but her face. And you know, she probably was pretty before that.
Like if she put on a dress, like she would look really nice. I mean, she'd be bulging out of it, but yes.
She'd be bulging out of everything.
Okay, this one's kind of good looking. I like her.
Oh,
it's her.
No. Richard, she looks like an alien head.
I think it's the cut of her hair. I think that's what's messing that up.
No, that's actually helping it. I mean, her forehead looks like it's this big.
But
then the bottom of her face is so tiny. It looks like an alien.
I'm sure if she smiled, she would look, you know. But her body is not bulging, you know, like hugely.
Ugh. She looks angry.
She looks like she could kick my ass, actually.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No doubt about that.
She can bench press you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not digging that look. Oh, lady-ish. Oh no, she's older though. I mean, than the other ones, I think. I mean,
you know what it is? You know, people come in all colors, but you can't quite tell if she's a Caucasian woman or she's a black woman.
I think she's an African American lady. It's just she looks too masculine. And they say they don't take steroids, but how do you become that masculine looking? I don't get that.
You got to eat like a whole hen house full of eggs.
Well, definitely, yeah. There's no fat on that lady's body. She is solid muscle. But those are, I think, her natural breasts. They don't look like they're. Wow, gosh, that woman could bench press both of us together.
Yep.
She is hugely muscled.
You wouldn't want to piss her off.
Oh no.
No.
And you know what? She's probably like 5'2".
Yeah. She's
probably this little tiny little thing.
I mean, we can make these kinds of comments in the safety of our set at Paramount Studios, but in person, yeah, we would.
Oh no. Yeah.
In person, we would just say, "Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you." And
oh
dear. Okay.
Holy guacamole. Okay, I have a lot to say about this one. I have, the first thing that comes to my attention is she's old. Too old to be doing that. Second, she's done a little bit too much crack. A third, she needs to get an antidepressant maybe because she looks like miserable. Oh my God. And the way she's so gaunt right here on her cheeks.
I don't want to even say it's an age issue. I think she just looks very unhappy. Like maybe,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like there's a Like maybe all that weightlifting has done something to her as a person.
I don't think it's the weightlifting. It's what she's taking. She's got to be on some kind of steroids or some kind of a enhancer, as I guess that's what they call them, because I mean that's just. I bet you anything she's teeny tiny, but then looks like that. It just doesn't look. I mean, some of them can somewhat look natural. This just doesn't look natural to her, and the way I don't know if her breasts are hanging that low, but or if it's that bathing suit, I don't know. It's just not flattering.
She looks like she's had a tough life. I don't know.
She
There's
does.
something that tells me that there's something
like abuse or something. Something's going on there. I'm actually starting to feel sorry for her.
Her physique is not the result of her desire to self-improve, but as much as maybe to cope with something.
Yeah.
You know?
To gain power.
Yeah. To control. Yeah. To have control over oneself, or exactly. to have like extreme control over one thing.
Uh-huh. She looks like a very muscular, like, women's NBA player. I can't think of her name. I think it's Leslie. She looks a lot like her. She's one of the major WNBA players.
You actually watched the WNBA?
Well, you know, they do a lot of like women empowerment type thing with girls and stuff like that. And then when I lived up in Portland, we were going to a rock concert. And it got canceled, so my husband and I went to a WNBA game.
What kind of people go to a WNBA?
It was a lesbian fest. There's no other way to put it. It was and a lot of moms with their daughters, and then we saw like Girl Scout troops. We saw like other like girls groups. A lot of like elementary, junior high, and high school basketball teams. It was a woman fest. My husband even said that. He goes, "Oh my God, I've never seen so many women in one place in all my life." There was not very many men there. Let's just put it that way. Actually, it was fun, and I have to tell you, they're way more aggressive than the men are allowed to be. Way more. They're like pulling on each other and pushing each other hard.
You're saying the rules are different for women's basketball than men's?
They were so much more aggressive. It was crazy. I don't know if that's changed. I mean, this was quite a few years ago, but I mean, it was really aggressive. And my husband he's passed away, but he was a huge basketball fan. And he even said, he goes, "I can't believe how aggressively they play here. It's crazy." But she reminds me a lot of that lady. I just can't think what her name is. Something Leslie. Pretty. Whoa. I didn't know your body could be 56 shades darker than your face.
She's got a very...
Well, they put that stuff on them.
She's got a very pretty face, kind of. And then she's got and the rest of her is... black. I don't know what else.
Well, they put on this like bronzing stuff to bring out the muscle tone and all that stuff. They put that on their bodies to make them look really, really super shiny and tan, because you can see the definition and all that much better.
That's not a tan, darling.
No. It's an actual like oil stuff like they put on their bodies. It's almost like body makeup in a way, but it's meant to do that so that you can see the definition. Because you could have, like, say how pale her face is. If she were just to go out there with her muscles like that, you wouldn't see the definition and all the toning on it and stuff. So they do that on purpose, but it just looks weird to see that.
And it's something that doesn't wash off.
No, it does. Yeah, no, it does.
And you know all this.
I do.
I mean, I'm a guy and I don't even...
No, I've watched shows like documentaries, and there used to be a show on HBO that they used to show a lot of stuff about bodybuilders.
Okay.
I'm very worldly.
Oh.
Wow, she's really pretty. She even, keeps her femininity, even though she's very muscular, but she's very pretty.
She looks like she could play Iron Woman.
Oh, yeah.
She could be like Tanya Stark.
She would totally kick Tony Stark's ass. Hopefully she'll kick Pepper's ass.
Yeah, Pepper needs to get the
kick her off the building or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I saw Iron Man 3 in the theater, and I thought they killed off her character, and at the end they brought her back. I was so mad. Everybody was cheering, and I'm like, oh man, they brought that bitch back? I mean, get the f*** out of here with that. I hate it. I don't like... Yeah. I'm not
the biggest Gwyneth Paltrow fan.
No.
No thanks.
No.